Welcome to Fayette County Youth Sports. Presented by Liella Lanes, Amore Pizzeria, Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, Kirk's Furniture, Great Oaks Career Campuses, M&M Fasteners and M&M Horsehair, Fayette County Public Health Department, ProMedica, Summers Funeral Home, the Fayette County Early Learning Center, Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, the Fayette County Veterans Service Commission, and Epifano McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown. Stick around at the end of the game for the Epifano McDonald's Star of the Game post-game show.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You have the power to protect your children against serious diseases like measles, cancers caused by HPV, and whooping cough. Vaccines work with your child's natural defenses to help them safely develop protection from diseases. Fayette County Public Health is offering childhood immunizations by appointment. Late appointments are available. For more information or to schedule, call 740-335-5910.
Hi, my name is Olivia Pryor and I'm from Fayette County Early Learning Center. We are now currently enrolling for our Head Start, Early Head Start, and Child Care Partnership programs. We have programs for pregnant moms and children from birth to 3, children from 3 to 5, and then we also have an existing Child Care Partnership where we meet with and work with child care programs and serve children from 6 weeks to 3 years old. If you're interested in enrolling, please stop by and see us or give us a call at 740-335-7282, and we hope to hear from you soon.
Back here at Washington Courthouse, we're just about under 8 minutes from the start of the reserve game. Very light crowd, to say the least. Of course, with the 5 o'clock hour, a lot of folks will be getting off work and probably getting in here late. But if you are coming over to the game, by the way, want to remind you before you come to the gymnasium to stop by out in the hallway. They have, of course, the spike bump and dig out cancer promotion or something's going on. We talked about pretty much in details on Tuesday night's broadcast. But they have all kinds of gift baskets out there, and the funds that are raised will go to the Fayette County Cancer Society. Of course, this is Breast Awareness Cancer Month. And the girls, as you can probably see, Myra's got the camera on them there a little bit. They got different collared shirts on. Miami Trace has got black shirts, and the Courthouse girls has kind of got like a pinkish type of shirts there. And that, of course, is going a long way to help celebrate the month and also increase awareness and so forth as well. So if you get a chance to come on over to Courthouse tonight before the varsity game, please stop by. And it's silent auction, bid on these prizes. A lot of great sponsors have donated these gifts to help for the fundraising efforts for both Washington Courthouse, Miami Trace, and Fayette Christian Schools also involved as well. As we already mentioned, Miami Trace reserves come to the contest with a record of 13-2, 9-0 in the league. Jenna Persinger, who of course was a player at Miami Trace, then of course went to be on Doug Mesa's staff for a couple years, took the Wilmington head coaching job several years ago, was there I believe 4 years. During her tenure, the team snapped a 50-game losing streak. They never was able to get into the double figures, but she was able to lay the foundation and then left a couple years ago, and then they brought in Coach Reveal, and she has taken the program to the next level up, and they've been very successful since then. Jenna came back to Miami Trace, rejoined Coach Mesa's staff. Last year was the freshman coach. This year, with the number of freshmen not out, they went ahead and had Jenna take over the reserve team, and they moved Myra Roberts up to varsity assistant under her dad, Doug Mace. And that way, Jenna's had at least now 2 years of coaching these sophomores on the team. Meanwhile, for Washington Courthouse, they also have made a slight change in their coaching staff. Olivia Clay had been coaching the reserve team for several years under Coach Ashley Diatley. This year, though, they kind of switched them a little bit. Olivia took over the freshman girls program to give them a little bit more of the training that they want. And then Jessica Lewis was brought in to take over the reserve program for the squad. So that's where we're at. Both coaches, at least new this year, but not new to the school system. So be interested to see what happens here as it's Courthouse and Miami Trace going up against each other. Reminder that our broadcast is also being presented by the folks at the Prevention Action Coalition. A reminder, the next Monday night, they're going to have a free youth skate from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Roller Haven Fun Center at 1640 U.S. Highway 22 Northwest. All ages are welcome, free food, skate rental, and if you'd like more information, you can call them at the Community Action Commission at 740-335-7282. But again, it's being sponsored by the Prevention Action Alliance, a free youth skate next Monday, October 9th, 5 to 7 at the Roller Haven here in Washington Courthouse. As I mentioned, after this contest, we'll have the varsity game, and then after this, we'll have a couple days off and move into Monday night when we'll see Miami Trace in their last home regular season game. They will play against Westfall from the SVC. Then a week from Saturday, we'll be here for a noon game. It'll be Wheelersburg against Washington Courthouse. We'll take another break. We come back. We got a little bit more on pregame. Get ready for the first game of our doubleheader. Stay with us right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Every journey is unique. Right now, students living in 36 Southwest Ohio school districts can explore over 30 hands-on programs offered across 4 Great Oaks campuses, including Laurel Oaks and Wilmington. These extraordinary opportunities for high school juniors and seniors are tuition-free and feature state-of-the-art labs designed to prepare students for whatever comes next. Pursue your passions, play to your strengths, discover your greatness. Great Oaks. Visit greatoaks.com.
A new way to healthcare is here. ProMedica Home Health, formerly Heartland Hospice, works on enriching lives one patient at a time. With office locations at 208 North Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, and in Circleville, ProMedica provides care wherever our patients call home. Our services serve a 7-county Central Ohio area. As a local home health and hospice provider, ProMedica is ready to offer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week service for your healthcare needs. Contact them at 866-498-6456. That's 866-498-6456. ProMedica Home Health, Washington Courthouse and Circleville.
All right, back here at Washington Courthouse, a few minutes away from the start of the reserve. The first of two games we're broadcasting tonight here on WCHC. Real quickly, the tournament draw is this coming Sunday. And, of course, everything's done on computers right now. And later on, we'll take a look at the records of the teams in the Southeast Sectional. I can tell you right now, David, there's 3 teams with only 2 losses. There's 2 teams with 3 losses, including Miami Trace. And there's 3 more teams that's only got 4 losses. And then there's another team that's only got 6 losses. 2's got 7, 2's got 8, 1's got 9, and 1's got 10. Of the 19 schools, 15 of the 19 schools have got a winning record. Now you tell me how that's going to go seeding-wise. Oh, man. So that's going to be an interesting tournament draw. We'll talk a little bit more about that later on. Well, the girls are kind of wrapping things up. Once again, it's Miami Trace against Courthouse. Of course, tonight is rivalry day number 2. Jackson's at Chillicothe tonight, as well as Hillsboro is playing Greenfield. And, of course, the thing with that is that's not only here in volleyball, but also in boys and girls soccer as well. So the reserve teams are out. And I would assume that Courthouse only has 6 players on their reserve team. So we will probably see some freshmen playing as well for Washington Courthouse. Miami Trace, meanwhile, they have a total of 10 players. Courthouse will have at least, if you go by the rosters, they will have a total of 11 players. All right, so we're about ready to get this one underway. As soon as we move some papers around. So thanks again for joining us with the broadcast coverage. We appreciate it. Again, if you're heading over, get here a little bit early and take advantage of some of those great fundraising baskets that they have to raise funds for cancer. Any support you give will be appreciated. This is JV. That means it's best out of 3. So the first team that wins 2 games, got to win 25, got to win by 2 points, is the overall winner of the reserve game. So we're going to see serving first. And it's going to be Miami Trace. So they won. So Caitlin Bach, number 11, will be serving for the Panthers team. As we're just about ready to get this one started. You see Mr. May is back again, refereeing tonight. He was here Tuesday evening, Greenfield. Long hit to the back court. Here comes Courthouse. Good push hit on the line by Ava Hines. Back, and a good play there by Jenna Painter with the kill, and a point credit to Bach, and it's 1-0. Miami Trace leads here in this reserve game. Caitlin with the hit. Whoa, an ace right there. Is not able to come up with it cleanly was freshman Addison Cardinal. So Bach with an ace. That's 2-0. Remember, after the game, we will announce a McDonald's star of the game from both teams. So we'll have four young ladies will be honored tonight when this is all said and done. Miami Trace trying to get the ball over the net. Elizabeth Webb hits it into the net. So that gives a point to the Lady Lion reserve squad. And quick substitution, and coming in will be Marley Ray. And she hits it into the net. So makes it 3-1 in favor of the Miami Trace Panthers. So Elizabeth Webb will get ready to serve it for Miami Trace. Just underway in this reserve contest. And that one will go long and wide and out of bounds. Good play there by the Blue Lions by not playing the ball. Let it go by. 3-2. Blue Lions on offense. Ball's hit high in the air by Obeshi. Good return now by Alora Self. Over to the left side. Another good save there by Obeshi. Panthers on the attack. Whoa! And that comes off the hands. And that'll be a Miami Trace point. As going up and getting the kill was Riley Vince, a sophomore. So 4-2. Miami Trace with the lead. Ava Shaw getting ready to serve. In the air. And Courthouse now retains and gets it over by Piper, Maggie Piper. Trying to go up, trying to get the kill. Was Painter partially blocked. Panthers again. And that time they're successful as Caitlin Stonerock off the deflection off the net was able to get it and was able to get it over the net for the points. 5-2 Miami Trace. Long hit on the back line. Here comes the Blue Ladies. And that one just goes out of bounds as that was Addison Cardinal. 6-2 Miami Trace. Shaw again delivers from the right side, hit by Self and knocked down and right in front of Obeshi. And that makes it 7-2 now. Miami Trace with the lead over Washington Courthouse. Shaw on a roll here with 2 straight serve points. A dig there by the Blue Lions, that being Ray, but unfortunately can't quite get it over and hits into the net, and that makes the score now 8-2. And I think Courthouse, yep, he said we've seen enough, we're going to call a break. We'll take one as well. Timeout on the court, set number 1. It's the Panthers 8, Courthouse 2. You're watching Reserve Girls Volleyball action, part of our Fayette County Youth Sports coverage right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communication. Back 8-2, Miami Trace on a roll here. Ava Shaw with 3 straight serve points. And make it, well, yeah, it's going to be 4. Not able to get enough behind the back line was Maggie Piper to get it over. So another serve point there makes it now 9-2 in favor of the Panthers. Long hit on the back line. Piper, good little bump hit there by Cardinal. Here comes Miami Trace trying to kill the ball, and getting a nice hit was Jenna Boehner, and off the hands and out of bounds by Obeshi. Cardinal. Little push by Self, unfortunately could not get over the net. Another point for Miami Trace, and they've jumped out to 11-2 lead. 6 straight points now for Shaw. Cardinal, front line. Coming up. Slapping it. Courthouse. That being Piper. Now here comes the Panthers. Long hit to the cross court. Another hit, and too long. As Ava Hines, a little bit too strong on that one, so another point for Shaw and another point for the Lady Panthers, who have jumped out now to a 12-2 lead here in this first set. Again, best out of 3. And that one's off the hands and goes out of bounds off Obeshi. Obayashi. We'll say a couple ways. One of them's going to work, David. Heidi up, no good. And trying to get the recovery was Piper, but she couldn't keep the ball in play. Yet another point. 8 in a row now for Shaw. 14-2. Long hit. Piper up in the air. Cardinal. Now Hines gets it. Oh, nice play there. A little bump kill, and that stops the 8-0 run by the Lady Panthers as they now see their lead go to 14-3, and Ava Hines, a sophomore, will see if she can do something about it and get the Lady Lions back in this game. Unfortunately, that's not going to do it when you hit it wide and outside. Substitution coming in. Jenna Painter comes out, and Ellie Hoppus comes in. Ellie will be serving and goes in the net. Point. 15-4 now in favor of the Lady Panthers. Substitution from Washington Courthouse. Cardinal will be the one. They'll serve. Bach, partially blocked in front of the net. Trace will try to serve again and trying to go for the kill, and was Esker, and that was way long. 15-5, point. Cardinal on the serve. Cardinal again. Good dig with Miami Trace. Good save by Cardinal on the defensive side. Trace again with a little set. Little finger roll. Good play there by Caitlin Stonerock. Nice play there for the point for Miami Trace, and they're up 16-5. And getting ready to serve it now will be the Panthers. Will be Esker. Cardinal on the back line. And somebody, carried the ball. Violation there. So Miami Trace will serve again. Esker, long, and it's out of bounds. So it's 17-5 now in favor of the Lady Panthers. Set won this reserve game. Courthouse with his serve. Laura Self, and Miami Trace returns it and just gets it inside the right line and picks up a point. So they break that serve, and Caitlin Stonerock now will be serving for the Lady Panthers, who are up 18-6. Long hit. Cardinal came off her fist and over by the bench. That does not help your team get a point. And that will be, though, for Miami Trace, there'll be a point, but not for Courthouse. Stonerock picking up a point off serve. 11 of the 19 points Miami Trace has have come off serve points. That one right down the pike. And again, another bad play by the Blue Lions. That time it's Hines. Cannot get the fist in the right positioning to keep the ball forward. Instead, it hits it out. Stonerock picks up yet another. That'll be an ace, by the way, as was her first one. And that one will go out of bounds. So yet another play by serve point by Stonerock. That just clears the net. Nice dig, though, by Cardinal. And it comes off the fingertips of Miami Trace. And the Blue Lions finally will get it back, trailing 21-7 here in set number 1. Obayashi serving for Courthouse. Cross court hit by Trace. Good save by Heidi. Unfortunately, her teammates was not able to get it over. So Miami Trace will pick up the point. Again, breaking the serve. And it will be Caitlin Bach, who's already got 2 serve points, including an ace earlier. Good dig by Heidi. Here comes Courthouse, and that, they're going to say that one of the Lady Lions got in the net. That was Cardinal, so it's a point Miami Trace. Makes it 23-7. Again, you got to play at 25, got to win by 2. Long hit. Cardinal up. Heidi trying to keep the ball in play. Now gets it over to Piper. Here comes the Panthers. Going in for the kill and hitting it wide was Vince. 23-8. Sub. Coming in will be Marley Ray. It was a 19 that came in for Courthouse, and unfortunately, I do not have a 19 on my roster, so I'll have to double check it. She might be on the varsity. Just didn't have it in the freshman reserve roster. Cardinal, nice setup. Piper couldn't get it over the net, though. That was a beautiful pass, but unfortunately, Maggie couldn't quite get it high enough. So, with the score now 24-8, we're at set point for Miami Trace, and coming in to do the honors will be Elizabeth Webb. Webb. Here comes Courthouse. Piper, nope, check at Hines. Too long, and that ends the first set here at Washington Courthouse. So the first set ends. It was all Miami Trace. They had runs of 8 points and 4 points toward the end. Now they win by a score of 25-8. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Set number 2. Stay with us right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Hello, I'm Valerie with the Fayette County Veterans Service Commission, and we are reaching out to veterans and their families to see if we can help acquire their VA benefits. Whether it be claim work, transportation to and from VA doctor's appointments, temporary financial assistance, help obtaining your military records, or many other services, please reach out to us. Our phone number is 740-335-1610. And we are located in Washington Courthouse at 133 South Main Street, Suite 404. Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 4. Please give us a call and see how we can best assist our hometown heroes.
Attention caregivers. Take advantage of the respite stay services at Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse. Our dedicated staff can care for your loved one's needs while you take time for yourself. For more information or to schedule a respite stay, call us today. You deserve a break. Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, sister facilities with a family feel.
Sometimes it seems like it's hard to decide on a technician that you can trust with your vehicle transportation service needs. That's why since 2001, customers from Washington Courthouse and the surrounding area have made Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, their smart choice in auto repair service needs. Jim, Marlene, and Ray Van Dyke offer customers a professional, trained, and certified staff that can handle your vehicle needs. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center staff can do it all, including transmission, brakes, tires, and alignments. They also offer a free 30-point inspection to detect any potential service needs. They can work on both domestic and foreign vehicles. Call for an appointment at 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000. Or for more information, go to jimvandyke.com.
A lot of activities going on over here at Washington Senior High School tonight. Fundraiser for the Fayette County Cancer Society, as they have folks that are businesses, individuals have donated baskets to help raise funds. I look down, I see some folks are doing the 50-50 raffle. And you can go online as well to take care of that as far as making your bids. So keep that in mind. They'll be honoring a couple families here after the reserve game. 3 families. Some you may be familiar with, so we may have to improvise a little bit on our post-game show, so stay with us for that, okay? All right, Courthouse will get ready to serve first. Hits it wide, and it's out of bounds. So Trace, right off the bat, jumps out 1-0. Getting ready to serve it will be Caitlin Bach, who had 3 serve points, including an ace in the first set. Heidi on the front line. Cardinal. Piper. Yeah, good kill there. That's what you want to see more of for the Lady Lions. We've had a very, very rough season, to say the least, both on the varsity and the reserve. Varsity, of course, with 4 wins. Trying to make it 5. They'll try to break a long losing streak to Miami Trace varsity. We'll talk more about that as we get closer to the game. Set up on the front line. And, oh, nice block there by Vince. Oh yeah. Beautiful play there. As she went up and got the block and knocked it back into Courthouse territory, and it makes it 2-1. Webb serving. Hines. Set up. Yep, gonna fake it. They'll go to the right side to Painter. Coming back down the line. Another kill by Piper. So Maggie Piper keeping the Blue Lions in this game at 2-2 with 2 kills here. And as usual, it seems like the ones come up with a good defensive play usually end up serving. That's an ace right there. Shaw couldn't come up with it cleanly. And a ace serve there by Washington Courthouse and Maggie Piper. And the Blue Lion ladies are up 3-2. Long hit back line, Shaw. Now here comes Vince. Good dig by Courthouse. Heidi gets it across the net. Once again, a good set. Painter, and partially blocked, and unfortunately it fell. No, they're going to say Vince was in the net. And that's going to be a Courthouse point. So in the net, so point goes to the Blue Lions. 4-2, Courthouse with the lead. Cross court hit down the line by Esker, and then Hines tried to do a little fancy backflip with her wrist and hit it into the net, and it goes to Miami Trace. Shaw will get ready to serve. 4-3, Lady Lions with the lead, set 2. Good dig there. And that one is out of bounds. Shaw again. Hit up in the air. Hines. Set up, get a block on the front line by Hines. And they're going to give the point to Courthouse, who said she was in the net when she went to hit the ball. So point goes to the Lady Lions. It's now 5-4. Up in the air, trying to go for the kill, and that one a little bit too strong by Boehner, and that makes it now 6-4 Washington Courthouse. Hines again, off the hands and out of bounds, as that came off the fist of Esker and went out of bounds. So that makes it now 7-4 in favor of the Lady Lions. Set up on the front line, ball's up in the air. Blue Lions got to get it up into the net as Courthouse's Shansu Obayashi was not able to get it over the net. So it makes it 7-5. And Caitlin Stonerock will get her first serve point opportunities. Piper hits it and unfortunately goes out of bounds. Another unforced error by the Lady Lions. 7-6. Courthouse with the lead. He led 7-4 at one time. Another bad hit by Piper, goes out of bounds. Stonerock again with the serve. And again, a hit out of bounds. And all of a sudden, Washington Courthouse, who's just playing so well there, has just absolutely fallen apart. And they're now trailing 8-7. They've given up 4 straight points. They just cannot get the ball back over the net. That's a hit. Good dig. Another good dig. And unfortunately, you can have 3 digs, but you can't get it over the net. You still got to give up the ball. So, another serve point. That's 4 in a row now by Stonerock. And again, Courthouse struggling. That's Hines out of bounds. Courthouse has got to get a timeout. This bleeding is really killing them with their unforced errors. Led 7-4. They've given up 6 straight points. Let's see if they can stop the bleeding, see if Trace can keep it going. We'll find out in 30 seconds right here on WCHC Facebook. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Hello, I'm Tara Ivers from Fayette County Early Learning Center, and we are now enrolling for several of our programs. We have a home-based program that serves pregnant moms through children age 3. We also have a center-based Head Start program that serves children in our program ages 3 to 5. We have a partnership with Fayette County, Highland County, and Clinton County, where we work with child care programs to enroll children 6 weeks to 3 in our center-based program. So please call us at 740-335-7282. We'll help you enroll. Thank you.
10-7, Washington Courthouse gets the ball back on a hit into the net by Miami Trace. So 10-8 score now, and Courthouse will get ready to serve the ball. Down to the back line, that being Webb. Now over to Vince. Vince sets up on the front line. Little push hit just inside the line. Good play there by the Panthers, that being Elizabeth Webb. So that makes the score now 11-8. And coming in, doing the serving now will be Esker. Dig by Courthouse, little bump hit there by Cardinal. Courthouse comes, Trace comes back and just got inside the line. Making that play was Brooklyn Radcliffe on the kill. 12-8. Long hit. Hines again. They just can't get that bump hit down, can they? Every time they do that, it just goes every which way but loose, I guess you could say. It's all over the place. Hit Heidi. Tried to set up the front line to Cardinal. Couldn't quite get it to her. 14-8. Another serve, that one's wide by Esker. And Washington Courthouse will now have the opportunity to see if they can get something going here. Laura Self, a sophomore, Lady Lions, and unfortunately hits it top of the net, won't go over. So another break on the serve. 15-9, Trace gets the ball back with a 6-point lead. Long hit, it's out. So, Blue Lions were able to break that serve. Obayashi now will be serving the ball. Shaw, comes Vince. And hitting the ball is Heidi, and she gets knocked down to the ground by one of her teammates. She'll shake it off, and quick substitution. That's Jenna Boehner for Trace. And serving it will be Caitlin Bach. Heidi. Cardinal. Good hit by Piper. Courthouse. Boehner. Cardinal. Hines took just a little bit off of it. Vance going for the kill. Good dig. And it's going to be a point for Trace. They said that Courthouse got in the net. Hines. So point picked up by Miami Trace makes it 17-10. Bach with the serve again. Long. Here comes the Blue Lions on the attack. Vince again took a little bit off of it. Cardinal. Oh, nice little hit there. We're going to get Hines for being in the net again. Another mistake, another point. 18-10. And we got yet another timeout. Time enough to let us remind you that the Fayette County Community Action and the Prevention Action Alliance is sponsoring an event every Thursday in the month of October. Hey, this is Thursday, isn't it? It's going on right now. That's right, youth bowling. It's free, all ages are welcome. Don't be scared, there's no hidden cost. Shoe rental and food is included. I'm sure the floor would be included, David, as well, since you got a bowl on it, right? You folks tried to do this live announcement stuff. Anyway, that is sponsored by, of course, the Prevention Action Alliance. Every Thursday in October at Leella Lanes. If you got any questions, call 740-335-7282. That's Prevention Action Alliance. Oh, boy. Don't forget, tomorrow, the first annual McDonald's Fall Invitational. 16 volleyball games in 2 days and 4 soccer matches. And if I got a voice, we'll be back on Monday night with Westfall and Miami Trace. This is my time of the year. I love this. I love doing sports. Hines down the line. Keeping it alive is Bach coming out to the right side and just getting over the net, clearing. Good hit there by Ratcliffe. And that's another point for Miami Trace, and that makes it down 19-10. Long hit, Heidi. Cardinal try to push it up. Unfortunately, her body was leaning right. She was trying to hit it left and couldn't get stationary so that she could get something behind it. Bach with yet another point, 20-10. Trace. Cardinal. Hines goes for the kill. That's in. Got the back corner. Now the line judge is saying it's in. The officials are nope, they're going to say it's out. Well, one of the line judge says in, one says out. Head official makes the final call, and he says it's out. Point for Miami Trace. Pfeiffer. Vince. Bump hit. Boehner. Vince. Another kill. And another ball hit out of bounds. (22-10). Alexis Dawson, a freshman, now comes in for Courthouse. The air coming down the line, and Hines, she was trying to sneak down that line to get a little action, and unfortunately, it came off her hands and went out of bounds, so a point for Miami Trace. Bach now has got 5 straight serve points. Heidi. Front line, Pfeiffer. Shaw. Comes to the right side, off the hands. Courthouse keeps it alive. Dawson for Courthouse. Another kill. Good dig by Heidi. And another attempt was Hines, who unfortunately couldn't quite come up with it. Point for the Lady Panthers. 24-10, we're at match point. Heidi in the air, and that one will go to Courthouse. 24-11. So now No pressure, but Alexis Dawson's got to get on a roll. She needs about 14 straight serve points there, David. Vince, trying to go for the kill, and it backfired into the net. Point, Dawson. (24-12). Yeah, that's it. In the net, and that will end the game. And the second set, it's Miami Trace, 25-12. So Miami Trace will finish 10-0 in the FAC. They will go to 14-2 overall for the Lady Panthers Reserve program. So congratulations to Miami Trace Reserves for capturing the gold volleyball for the reserve, Jenny Persinger and those young ladies. We'll come back. We're going to do a quick post-game show. So stay with us right here on WCHC. We're watching Courthouse Communications.
In the spring of 1991, my parents established the Summers Funeral Home to provide thoughtful, caring, and respectful services to families who are in pain from the loss of a loved one. This is Vanessa Summers, and we at the Summers Funeral Home continue our commitment to the community and treating everyone with the utmost professional care that we can provide. For more information on how we can better serve you in your time of need, please give us a call at 740-335-6078, or please feel free to stop by our office at 223 West Market Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160.
M&M Turf Supply Company has been serving the equine industry since 1966. We carry a complete line of 100% natural horse tail hair and mane hair. Bulk horsehair is sold in half-pound and 1-pound bundles and is available in blunt cut or natural tapered. The hair can be used to make horsehair extensions, pottery, sculpture, braiding, and jewelry. We are located in Central Ohio, and we can ship to most states in 2 to 3 business days. Please call us at 740-335-1641 or visit us at mmhorsehair.com.
We should go bowl and have the best pizza in Fayette County tonight.
Ugh, I don't want to go to 2 places.
Well, we don't have to. The best pizza in Fayette County comes from the local pizzeria, Amori's Pizzeria, just inside Leah Lane's.
Really? No way.
Yes way. Come on in and grab a lane and the best pizza in town. Leah Lane's and Amori's Pizzeria, located right across from the Fayette County Fairgrounds.
Call Leella Lanes at 740-335-2580 to order your pizza today.
Is your child transitioning from an infant to a convertible seat or from a convertible to a booster seat? Is your family income eligible for WIC? Help Me Grow has a limited number of car seats available at no cost to families that live in Fayette County. A certified child passenger safety technician will teach you how to properly use the car seat for your child and how to correctly install the seat in your vehicle. This program is available to primary caregivers who cannot afford a safe seat for their child. Limit of 1 seat per child. Call Help Me Grow at 740-335-5111 to see if you qualify today.
All right, we're back here at Washington Courthouse as the reserve game in probably record time, David. I think it was like 32 minutes. But Miami Trace won 25-8, 25-12. We'll announce our star of the game here in just a few moments. Right now, they've got a lot of things going on, fundraising for the Cancer Society. And so I think I know what's going on, but I'm not sure what's going on. Does that make sense? They've kind of laid the plans out, but I'm not seeing what's going on because we're up here. So we're just going to kind of play it by ear. We'll probably break away. If they do something, we can always come back and pick it up, right? So we'll stall for maybe about 5 minutes or so with the post-game show, and then we might if they got any ceremonies going on, then we'll maybe pick that up, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, so real quickly, let me run down the unofficial stats for you. And again, these are very unofficial. For Miami Trace, I had Caitlin Bach with 9 serve points, 8 points apiece for Ava Shaw, including the last 8 in set number 1. And Caitlin Stonerock, she had 8 serve points as well, including 5 in the second set. Let me see. So there's 17, 25. Esther had 3, so 28 of the 50 points for Miami Trace came off of serve points. Washington Courthouse really struggled all night long. They couldn't be able to get the ball. Once it got to them, they were unable to get the ball, continued in play. They did a lot of the fist hits that the ball went out of bounds and way out of, and just could not muster any type of offense. They did have a quick lead in that second set of 7-4. They were really kind of buzzing along, and all of a sudden, I think Trace went on a 7-0 run, something like that, and went up 11-7. And Courthouse never was able to get any kind of offense generated and get back in the game. Maggie Pfeiffer, unfortunately, unofficially had, let me see here, 2 points, 2 kills. Ava Hines had 3 points, and Allison Cardinal had 1 point, and also Alexis Dawson had 1 point. So there's 5, 6, 7. Their 20 points came off serve, so that's 35%. And as we mentioned, Miami Trace, 56% of their points came off serves. They had 28 out of 50. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll announce our Epifano Stars of the Game for this contest. So stay with us right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications. Dave and I have talked. We're going to announce our players or stars of the game, McDonald's stars of the game for Miami Trace. We're going to go with Caitlin Bach. She had 9 serve points tonight, including an ace. Played well around the net as well. Good overall game. So again, our star of the game will be Caitlin Bach of the Miami Trace reserve team. Allison Cardinal from Washington Courthouse. She will be our star of the game for Washington Courthouse. She played well as well. Again, Courthouse didn't score a lot of points, but she was able to help set up play, worked around the net very effectively, picked up some points off serve as well. So again, Allison Cardinal, our star of the game for Washington Courthouse reserves, and it was Caitlin Bach, who is the star of the game for Miami Trace. All right, well, a lot of the players are lining up, so we are going to take a very quick break. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to shut down this broadcast, and then David, what we'll do is we'll have the camera ready, and we'll just pop it up when they start talking, okay? We just won't introduce it, and I'll MC it when they get started. So that's going to wrap it up, but stay with us. We'll be back very, very shortly here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.